Hi everybody, welcome. Sorry I shocked you with that Texas thing. I do like to play with accents, different accents. It's a hobby of mine. When you've traveled around this country alone, just in America alone, and I've been. Someone said, "Are you incontinent?" And I said, "Hell no, I've traveled around. I've been to other countries. I'm not incontinent." Then they explained it to me. Well, you know what? Hey, I didn't go to college, okay? I only paid for the degrees and never attended. That's in one of my blogs. You'll see that's how I lost my license. I'm going to try to give us some Taj Mahal music here. It's called "Sweeter Than a Honeybee." That's another thing. You go down south, especially down New Orleans, people like Taj Mahal and other artists. And in through Texas too. It's a type of music. It's wonderful. It's when we believe it's beautiful music. So typically American. I also wanted to say, because a lot of people were asking me. I get the views, and then I get different messages from people. You know, they just call me up because they know me. I say, why aren't you just subscribing or posting like you've seen it? You know, because I have other blogs, but I'm only promoting my Jackson and John blog right now. I do write articles for the Washington Post. I do different things like that. And again, no, never accepted, never get paid for them. But I get a lot of good feedback, you see. When you don't go to college, you keep reading. And I'm getting an education from the professionals in journalism. I also am not a ventriloquist, but I am. It's this type of ventriloquism. I want a personalization. You know, people do that with their pets. They think they understand them, and they do to a certain degree. But they're just looking at voice inflection and body language and repetitive. When you say that, it is time for dinner, or go out. You know, but you know their schedule. They're communicating with you. You're not communicating with them. Believe me. Same thing with puppets, especially with Timmy here. Say hello, Timmy. Yeah, Timmy does that when he's ready to laugh. All right, but he likes Taj Mahal too. So would you like to sing along with Taj there? You know, maybe he's not ready.
Hi everybody, I just thought I'd steal the show. I haven't been on for a while. I was in college studying medicine.
Yeah, he's studying medicine. No, organic medicine. It don't count. I don't know why, but it doesn't count. All right, here you go. You going to sing it now? Yeah, it's funny how you can make his mouth move like. No, it's just you see my mouth moving all the time. Like for instance, they'll say, "You're not a ventriloquist. I can see your mouth moving." Well, you know, damn it, you know the person's saying it right, and just because they're not moving their mouth don't mean anything. Just means that they're not making the puppet come to life in your mind. See, I like that. I don't judge. I criticize. That's my thing. That's my thing. I don't judge. I criticize, and I'm not around. The only thing I make judgments on is this: who's going to run this? Who I feel should run this country? You know what? I'm thoroughly confused between. Again, it's like, what am I voting for here? But at the end of the day, I got to vote for civility, decency, and I am a Christian, so I got to vote for Biden because I am a Christian. Unlike the evangelicals, I'm a practicing Christian. You see. I actually believe in what I'm professing, but I'm not doing any of this. The Holy Spirit does that. You know, He's the one who touches your heart, not anyone else. You know, so trust with what your connection is with God, your communication. And if you feel you're right, you're right. You know, there you are. You know, that's all there is to it. It's like you have a problem at home, you go somewhere else, and hey, you know, you got your problem there too. So don't blame God for everything. Blame your own bad judgments, like this president now. He got elected, but we all have to put the blame on somebody. But we can all say, hey, I didn't vote for him. You know, not my president, but he is our president. You know, we have to support him, whether we like it or not. But if you're as old as I am and you remember Nixon, you remember the Vietnam War. Well, my goodness, who was he representing? I know there was a lot of the military-industrial complex loved that war, but it had nothing to do with stopping communism. You know, quite frankly, that works in an agricultural country, communism. Now they make all kinds of things China don't make anymore, like sneakers and cheap tools. You know, things like Japan did. It's like an evolving thing. You know, so they're about basically up to par with Japan, but not anymore. We're going to keep it all here. See, that's what I like about Trump. 75% of what he does and would handle things, I agree with. The 25% is the humanity part that is just, I just don't like the lies. Even when he's fact-checked, he'll say that same lie again. I believe some fascist wrote that down as a type of thing to understand. Just keep repeating the false narrative. Just keep repeating it in a position where, hey, he wouldn't be president if he was a damn fool. Well, damn fools voted for him. But nevertheless, you just keep repeating the lie. And even if it's proven wrong, they'll remember the lie as truth. That's all. You know? At the end of the day, it's easier for me to... Well, let me ask Timmy that. Timmy, would it be easier for me to fool you or convince you you've been fooled?
I ain't no fool, so I guess it'd be harder to convince me that I'm a fool.
Yeah, that's the problem. You know, I have a relative who was talking about the media and how such and such amount of media disagreed with what they call a leftist narrative of another media. You know, he was quoting the medias that have constantly fact-checked and knew what they were reporting was wrong and still put it out there anyway. There's a history of it. I personally get my news from NPR, National Public Radio. And I'm a member. You should be a member too. And the TV is great. The TV's great. That's what got me into watching the EastEnders. I've been watching the EastEnders. It's a soap opera there. You know, it takes place in the East End of London there, in Walford. It's a beautiful place. Go visit when you have the chance. I loved it there. But all I can say is, people are real. It's really neat. And if you can understand what the hell they're saying, I mean, that's how I learned how to have an accent like that, because you have to have an ear for it, and in order for them to understand, they can understand you really good. That's what I understand. Why can't they? But they can't. It's like a speech impediment. I don't know what it is. Yeah, yeah. Everything's yeah. Every get done saying something, they go yeah, or instead of yes, yeah, yeah. You know, it's just ridiculous. But everyone's cool. Everyone's cool, and it's a little environment there that everyone knows each other and they work with each other. And even the criminals do that too. Isn't that lovely? But it ain't Canada. The more and more I'm hearing about Canada, the more and more I like it. That's where a bunch of people were transplanted from, where I was transplanted from, and they don't litter their country. They don't deface it. They're mostly very respectful. And when you're in Quebec, you know, I do speak French, but I don't dare speak French to them. I made one word pronounced wrong or something. Man, they beat me up, but man, they were rude to me. You know, it's like I don't understand the attitude, but there's a history there. That's why they're angry. I'm sure I've heard a little bit about the history between the French and the English. I can understand that, but really, you know, I think it'd be kind of honorable to, you know, I took the trouble of learning French a long time ago, and I'm speaking French to them. They speak French, but it's just like when I learned Spanish, and I learned Castilian Spanish in Spain. I go and I'm speaking to our South American friends, mostly running into not that they have to be Mexican, but the way they speak is really different than the Castilian. They can understand, but they're laughing. At least they don't get mad at me. They just laugh at me. They say, you're using too many words. You know, the use of usted and estás and all kind. You know, where is your plural and all this? Your preteric, plupreteric tenses, and everything's skewed when you change a country and where they're using that language. But I'm sure the British and the Scottish and the Welsh, they're all very tight with their, you can tell where they come from, man. Just making a happy blog. Happy blog. But I just got over a stupid phone, a stupid conversation with another young lady that just loves me. Oh, and a good cook, and again the same greeting card thing, and then I say, can we video chat? And they go, well, no, I can't. I don't have enough money. You need to go to Walmart and get me a gift card so I can fix my phone. It's the same thing. If I was going to ask for money and con some dirty old man, which I'm not, that's why I don't work, I'd ask for $100 or a couple $1,000, right? Especially when it isn't even the girl, it's some guy from Ghana. Big fat guy in a bed, like Trump says. Who knows? But if it is a girl, I'm sorry. And if she is legitimate, that's true. But I have an old phrase. It's not that I don't trust you. I don't know you. And I'm very real, man. Oh, man. I wouldn't date any woman under 50. I have nothing in common. And quite frankly, they're not as attractive to me. They have to be a little bit more seasoned for me. Because just to put up with my sense of humor is a big deal. But I'm going to cut out now. God bless y'all. Have a great day. Tomorrow's Sunday. Hope y'all go to church now. But you're not just going to, that's a wrong thing to say. I hope y'all worship, because everyone can go to church. Everyone's talking about heaven, but no one wants to die to get there, right? The effort.